But what I want to say that this whole festival is not about the prizes, but it is actually about the work that you've done. Because courage, create a movie, and a lot of work. So we are here tonight to celebrate the work that you've done. And I just want to say congratulations to all of you, because look at the journey that you've been through, and you managed to be. Thank you for that. And before we start the ceremony, let me just thank to our partners, Biofilms, FAMU, Salo Morissette, Vox, Screenshot, Prague Film School, SL Productions, Svět Filmu, Prague Moon, Expat CZ, Reflex, Prague Morning. Sorry for the noises. And let me also say that during this difficult time, we have some restrictions. We are all wearing masks. So I just want to remind you, please be respectful to each other. Yeah, that's all from me. And now, the first category. Leading singer of the What Would Tilda Swinton Do? And prestigious visual artist, please welcome Suzy Leger.
Thank you so much. Whoa, feedback. I got that a lot at my punk rock concerts. This is so weird. I'm so sorry. Okay. All right, so my truth is different than yours, and your truth is different than mine and everyone else's. That's a given. But what does that mean, right? Even dreams can be as true as reality, and believe me, because I experienced sleep paralysis, and that is really, really real. And so I thought about truth in filmmaking. What does that mean? So you have a screenwriter who writes down words, and that's their own truth. Then you have a director, and the director takes those words and shapes those words into their vision, and that's their truth. And then you have the cinematographer, the art director, the costume designer, and so on. They do the same. And then you have the actors, and they add their inner game, their own truth to the whole thing, to the words. So basically, filmmaking is just a clash of truths. And it's almost a battleground of truths. But they find a common ground. They try to find a common ground and to enter into a symbiotic partnership. And in the end, to find one common truth, to create those words into a vivid and three-dimensional reality. And I find that actually so fucking amazing. And I was thinking about that today, I wish we would do that, kind of battling with our truths in all areas of life. I think that would actually be really helpful. And so let's look at the nominees now for the Best Actor Debut and their truths. Yay! This is so exciting. Okay, and the Best Actor Debut is Mahir Tatarevic for Tatin Sin. And unfortunately, because of the times we're in, he cannot be here, but he's gonna have a video for us.
Hello, my name is and I would like to say thank you to the jury of Prague International Indie Film Festival for awarding me in Tatin Sin for it. It's very honoring and very grateful for it. I would like to thank Stina, Oscar, Christian, Fabian, Simon, Olivia, and Antonio, and also Elmas for being a very good crew. And thank you. Bye.
Photo is done. Best Actress debut and their truths. This is actually really exciting because this is amazing. We have two winners here. They're was still there when you left me, and Giuseppina Randy for Bare Property. From film.
Yes, I would like to say something on behalf of Giuseppina. She was very humble. And this is her debut film when she is 75. Yeah. And thank you from the side of Veronica Mengoli, the director. So I have. Yeah.
Can we give it to you?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Just in the middle,
Sure.
we'll take a photo.
Next category will be the Best Supporting Actor.
This makes me laugh because it's kind of a revenge on life. And a war reporter, but when he was young, at 18 years old, he was asked who are now known as the Splendid, which was one of the most famous. He preferred to go to war and with a camera, and thank you.
She will be Best Supporting Actress. Is Best Young. And the winner for Best Young Filmmaker is Charlotte Clerk with Funny Never Leaves Without Her Bat. Unfortunately, Charlotte couldn't make it. She's in Canada. But she will receive the award and we will send everything to her, and I think she would say thank you, so I'm gonna say thank you. And thank you.
Thank you, Susie. And we will continue. Now it's time for the best script. We are glad to have this well-known screenwriter with talented works, such as Cosmos, part of the San Sebastian Festival, and his films Aurora and Under Pressure were selected in more than 60 festivals. Unfortunately, he is out of Prague, and he sent us... Oh, yeah. He actually sent us a video, so let's watch what Mr. Diego Fandos wants to say. Diego Fandos.
Dobry večer, good evening, buenas noches. Hello everybody. I'm very sorry that I cannot be with you tonight, but because of the circumstances I have to be still in Spain. I want to thank Mariano and Luma for all the energy that they are bringing into this wonderful festival. I think it's really a great event. A short film is composed, I think, mainly of two elements. One is soul, and the other element is entertainment. These elements are the core, I think, the core of the short film. And I'm very happy that most of the, not most, all the films tonight and all the films that we have seen during the festival, they have these two elements. So it was very hard to find a decision about the nominations and the winner, but I think, well, I don't know, that we have reached a nice agreement, let's say. So now it's time to see the nominees.
And let's see the nominees. All right, and the winner of Best Screenwriting category is... Now I have to do it by myself. Sorry. Good. Victoria Warmerdam, Short Calf Muscle. She is not here, so I will go in the middle and we will take a photo with her name. And of course she will receive the prize, but a little bit later than tonight. And we will continue, because now it's my pleasure to introduce this director and documentarist with a big commitment to social statements. Her movies always propose questions to us and invite us to fight for ours and others' people's rights. Please welcome director Masha Hilchishin.
Good evening. Documentary film category brought diversity, thank you, in narratives and storytelling, outstanding production works, insightful, deep and complex characters, beautiful intimacy between protagonists and images, sounds, music, poems, exceptional creative works. But we still had to choose one film among all other documentary narratives, and we did not have an easy task as a jury. These films shed a light of internal questions of life, death, intimacy, survival, independence, and love. While creating extraordinary intimacy between protagonists and viewers, this film in courageous ways speaks out about layers of fears, bravery, loss, and recovery that as a humanity we are all part of. With precise and intimate camera work, viewer is immersed into complex personal emotional quest that leaving us speechless. So let's see nominated films. For the best documentary. So the award for the best documentary short film goes to beautiful film narrative Oneself, directed by Caroline van Maswal.
You already left. That was quick. No worries. Thank you, Masha. Thank you. And we will continue to announce the following winners. Please welcome this creative Serbian-Swedish composer, nominee for sound design in the last edition of Indie Short Fest in Los Angeles, the talented Petar Mrčen. I'm sorry, I hope I read it right. I'm sorry.
Hello. So I would like to first of all thank Mariano and Luma for appointing me to these categories. Thank you. So first we have experimental film, and usually called and potentially criticized as non-narrative. I personally never understood this sentiment. Experimental can imply an intuitive playfulness. Yes. Sometimes with the mechanisms of narrative, sometimes with filmmaking in general. However, this can also be achieved through methodical and calculated approach. The formality between the filmmaker and the partaker is often softened by an invitation to together complete a narrative. The responsibility doesn't solely lie with the author of the work. To me, it's about adventure, resonance, and reaction. So, here are the nominated films. And the winner is Extase by Marion Kellman. Unfortunately, she cannot be here today, but it's understandable. So, the next category is the most near and dear to me. It's best sound design. Design process is riddled with open-ended questions, and it's the designer's challenge to find the answers. Often we substitute expectations with foreign elements. Like a good cook, when done right, you'll be none the wiser. It's not about the loudest approach or creating something completely alien. Sometimes the most powerful design happens in the evocative silence of an empty room, or the curated breaths in between the characters' footsteps. To me, the most impressive design goes unnoticed and pushes the film to that transcendent height where the magic of cinema is tangible. With that said, keep an open heart to these exceptional nominees. Let's play them.
And seeking the everlasting embrace of my Savior.
And the winner is Bopang's fantastic film, Ghazal. here tonight either. There you go. Okay, and finally, the best score. In this category, we celebrate the marriage between music and the moving image, a relationship that's older than cinematic sound. All of tonight's nominees show an apt understanding of this dramatic relationship, and a great score can give us insight into our protagonists and provide both intrinsic and extrinsic narrative wealth. So, here are the nominees.
Nah, man. You just gotta be.
Got something about it.
Zach enters grammar school. My little boy becomes a man.
My taxidermy, where I'm free to be me.
And the winner is Elamera's On the Floor. Also couldn't be here tonight. So thank you.
Thank you. So we will continue, and the next category should announce Czech female cinematographer Klára Belicová, that she shot many films for cinema and television here in the Czech Republic, but unfortunately she is not here tonight, but she sent us a message, so I will try to read it. Dear audience of Prague International Indie Film Festival, I'm very glad you didn't miss this exceptional event, which I hope I can attend next year. It was a great honor for me to be in the jury, because I could see the excellent choice of short films produced in last years. In my winner for the best cinematography, I appreciated not only a brilliancy of visual style, but also a harmony of camera movement and rhythm with the story. I wish you see a nice film evening, and I'm very sorry I can't be with you tonight. I gave birth to my little baby boy on Tuesday, so we are here at home now. Greetings and kisses, Klára and Alfred. So I will try to announce the category. It is for Best Cinematography, and please let's see the nominees. So the winner of Best Cinematography is Federico Cantini with the movie Sleepwalk. He is not here, so I will take a photo. I'm doing it by myself, you know, you see all the job here. So we will continue because I'm happy to announce the next category, Best Animation Short. We were delighted by the quality and depth of the films we watched this year and how directors made us laugh, cry, and especially dream with these incredible stories. The nominees for the best animation films are and the winner of Best Animation is the movie Daughter by Daria Kashcheva. And she's here! Perfect!
Hi, thank you. I want to thank the festival and thank the members of the jury who decided to award my film. And I wish more films could be screened during the festivals and people could watch more films. I hope it could work for all the festivals. And thank you again, and good luck to all the filmmakers. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We will continue. After seeing more than 1,300 movies, he had the toughest task to choose only the 80 best movies that we are celebrating tonight. Please welcome director, actor, and program director of the festival, Mariano Cabano. Cabaco! I'm so sorry.
Sorry. You are fired. It's Cabaco. Okay. So. This is the proof. I wrote something beautiful, but I don't have my glasses after drinking so much champagne, so I have to improvise. I'm sorry about that. The mass and so many things in my head. But I'm so happy to be the one who has to introduce the categories for Opera Prima, Filmmaker, and also for students, because I think after watching so many movies that this was the most challenging category of all the festival. And I think at the beginning, I was thinking, you are the future of cinema. Now I think, no, they are the present of cinema. These movies can be screened in any cinema around the world. So I really want to give a very big round of applause to all the filmmakers, new filmmakers that are here, because you did it amazing. So I like what Susie said at the beginning of the ceremony about the truth. Also, as an artist, I think it's very important to be committed with the truth. And I feel like all these young filmmakers were digging so deep in their own truth. And it's impossible as an artist to make other people believe in something. Oh my gosh, this mask. I think I'm going to cover the whole face. And they really cannot make believe people if they don't believe in their own truth. So I'm really happy of the movies we've seen this year, and I'm really in shock of the quality of the movies. So let's start with the nominees for Best First Time Filmmaker. Okay, here we go. Since God is written very big. The best first-time filmmaker this year goes to Elena Serra, Maxime Savisik, The Butterfly Cage.
thank you so much. It's really an honor for me to be here. And to begin, I'd like to thank my co-director, Maxime, who can be here tonight. I just wanted to say we work on this project for 10 years. These characters haunted us for 10 years and we never gave up. So really thank you, and to all the filmmakers, never give up on your projects and on your characters, because someday you can bring them to the public, and it's amazing. Thank you again.
And I also would like to say, you have to make this time.
Okay.
I also would like to say that there was a mistake on the best category for a score, and the Butterfly Cage, that is the movie, has an incredible music and was nominated for best score, and there was a wrong name there. But we can give a very big round of applause because the music is fantastic.
Please go in the middle. You can take a photo. Yes.
Okay, here we go. Now, the next category that I have to introduce is Best Female Student Director, and the nominees are all these movies were really amazing. And the best student female director this year is Lucia Pagano Nadine.
Thank you so much. Actually, I'm not a student anymore, but I have the same situation. This film was a long struggle, and finally we finished it and can show it after long struggles, which could take hours to tell. But thanks to the festival and the jury and the crew and all the actors. Thank you very much.
Okay, the next category is the award for Best Male Student Director, and the nominees this year for Best Male Student Director are and the award goes to Suko Garahik. They call me Miyahlo.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for the award, and yeah, I think all the films in the category were fantastic. You can even just tell from the clips; they were really good. I'd like to thank well, first on the film, I'd like to thank Max for doing a phenomenal job. I'd like to thank Edson for doing a great job with camera, and Victor for adding so much creativity to set. I'd like to thank Ignacio for being just so supportive and a great man. I'd like to thank my dad, who actually a lot of it's based on the story, for being like the smartest person I know, and for even though we had a lot of conflict on set, I think. He always believes in me. I'd like to thank my mom for being just the most supportive person in my life, and for also always believing me and doing a great job in funding a lot of the things. And then and lastly, I'd like to thank Luma and Mariano for doing a great job putting on a festival, even with all the restrictions. I was in recently a festival in Denmark, and it was they talk about it all over the world, but then I think this one's done a fantastic job, and it's been beautifully curated and very well organized. So I think for Luma and for Mariano. Yeah. And lastly, I'd like to say is that I go to school in the States, and a majority of the films produced right now from America are all franchise-based, very corporate-driven. So I think festivals like this independent one is so important. And films, all the films I've been nominated, all the films I've been submitted, they're very important we need to continue on making stories that are thought-provoking and really challenge the status quo. So I think, so again, to everyone nominated, all the films played, I would like to give a round of applause. Thank you.
Suko has the challenge of directing his father and his brother in the movie. I think if I could have done that, I would be in jail, but he did it great.
Welcome back, and we will continue. The next categories should announce Mimi Violet and Ben Sasson, but this couple of production designers and art directors are well known for such big blockbusters like Spider-Man, but they are always committed with the new filmmakers, supporting new voices and in the search of innovative talents. They are not here tonight, but they filmed a video for us, so let's watch it.
Hello.
And good evening.
We're sorry we couldn't be with you tonight.
Thank you to the festival for asking us to nominate best films in production design, costumes, and makeup and hair.
Production design is the gold dust that allows the audience to escape into the magical world of a film.
It creates the style and look of a film through the costumes, sets, props, and location choices, enabling us to dive into an alternate reality.
And now, the nominees. Good evening. Say hello and good evening, Vivian.
Hello and good evening. Now?
Oh.
Production design is Xan Lixuan Ghazal. Unfortunately, he's not here tonight, so let's just take a photo. And we will continue with another category, Best Costume Design. Let's see the nominees.
of Best Costume Design is Ana Castillo with Alan Ellen. This goes fast, no? We will continue with another category, Best Hairstyling and Makeup. Let's see the nominees. And the winner of Best Hairstyling and Makeup is Angela Fisher and Alexandra Ledesma with The Cage. Now, finally, somebody else will speak. So, our next presenter is a well-known French producer in Prague and co-founder of The Lab that releases successful films like Plagiarism and Gate to Heaven. Please welcome Steve Rebrand.
Can give you my speech and you can also. All right, so do we have already the first category or? Yes. Okay. So yeah, the first category I have the honor to present the nominees to is the best editing. There is a very famous quote that's somewhat attributed to Robert Bresson by the film editor Walter Murch, and that famously states that a film is born 3 times: in the writing of the script, in the shooting, and in the editing. And in this best editing category, we try to recognize the works which use extensively the palette of editing techniques to reshape the story with the precision of a metronome. And the nominees are very deserving of the award, but there's only one winner, and that's Olivier Lambret with L'Escale. Right, best visual effects. Visual effects have obviously changed the way films are made, but very little is actually known about the extent to which they are used to allow a director's vision to come true in the safest, sometimes the cheapest, but definitely the most convenient way. The other thing is that audiences can now tell when visual effects are part of the full design or just an afterthought after somebody carelessly states on the set that it will be fixed in post. And in this category, we recognize not only the talent of the VFX artist involved in the work, but also the care and the supervision involved before the post-production stage, so that the work gets fully integrated into the frame and into the story. The nominees are winner is Florian Grünberger for Krim.
Yeah, hi everyone. Thanks for the award. I'm really happy. And thanks in general for pulling off this great festival. I'm really enjoying my time here. And yeah, it's good. As you've said before, I think it's really important concerning visual effects. The earlier in the process you think about them, the better they get. So what was so special about our movie was that the director Manuel Hübner and the DOP Martin Reicht, we were sitting together and were already in the script phase thinking about which effects we can do. And I think that's why they turned out so great. And it's not like you said, after everything is shot and then you say, yeah, can we do this or that? Just think what you can do, because you can do basically everything. And for all the filmmakers, you know, there is no limit, and technology is so great now that also with lower budgets and tight budgets you can do amazing stuff. So thanks a lot.
If any film is seen as its author's baby, I'd like to see the producer as the grandparent of the film. It is the one whom the writers and directors seek for advice based on experience, sometimes a bit of financial help. It is with whom they have sometimes disagreements about the best way to bring it into the world. But finally, it is the person you can always count on to continue taking care of the baby sometimes when you need a break. Contrary to some popular belief, producers do take risks. They listen to the artists, they do their best to create the ideal environment for a team to work and make sure to get the film to the finish line, graduating with the highest honors. With the following nominees, we recognize ambitious stories that needed a special bond between the director and his or her producers to become the gems of films that they are. And the nominees are all the nominees are films that incredibly moved me, but there's one that moved me like even more than others, and that's The Sea by, I forgot the name of the director, but the producer is Megan Stewart.
Thank you. And now Neil Dand, correct? Yes. Is director and teacher. This American Prague-based artist just released his latest work, The Well, that is traveling around the world in big festivals. So please welcome Neil Dand.
Hey everyone. You know, it must take. I've never put on a film festival, and so it must take a hell of a lot of work. That's, I think, pretty apparent. But it also takes a lot of passion, and I think Luma and Mariano should be commended for their love of cinema and their dedication to the art form. So maybe a round of applause. So I'm going to talk about Best Male and Best Female Director. There are some films when you watch them that you can't analyze them, you can't critique them, you can't break them apart. They just have to wash over you. You just have to experience them. I call those movies rewatch films because you need to rewatch them a second, third, fifth, 20th time before you can break free of its beautiful magic and then maybe look at it critically. All of the films in both of the categories that we're about to look at, and I was judging, are rewatch films. The job of a director is sometimes hard to define, but for me there are three traits that I come back to a lot. I think a director is a listener, a director is a person who makes choices, and a director is a person who puts their brain on screen. And all of the filmmakers in these categories have done that excellently. So here are the nominees for Best Male Director. Dekel Berenson for Anna. And next up, we have the nominees for Best Female Director. Let's take a look. And the winner for Best Female Director is Nora Kirkpatrick for Longtime Listener, First Time Caller.
Hi Prague, this is Nora Kirkpatrick. I'm the writer-director of Longtime Listener, First Time Caller. Thank you so much for this award. I wish I could be there with you, one of my favorite cities in the world. And I just want to say thank you. I had such a wonderful time making this film, and it's so meaningful to me that you guys liked it. So thank you again. What a beautiful film festival you have. Thanks.
We will continue. Klaudia Vašeková, winner of 2 Best Actress Awards last year for her role in Sontag, and with more than 40 films done in her career, please welcome the incredible Klaudia Vašeková.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How can we actors make someone believe it's true if we don't find our own truth? As artists, we are committed to dig deep, and it's there. When we find all our truth, then the performance starts to be real. I'm proud of all the performances we enjoyed during this festival, and happy to announce the winners. The nominees in the category Best Actress are For category Best Actress is Laia Manzanares, Planet Earth Calling Anna. She's unfortunately not here, so we'll send her the prize. The next category is the Best Actor. Best Actor is Elmas Ikovic for Tatin Sin. Unfortunately not here, but he sent us a video.
Thank you very much for this award. I want to thank the team as well. This was my first time acting, so I am surprised and honored to receive the award. Thank you.
And the last category is the Best Ensemble, the nomination for the Best Ensemble. Category Best Acting Ensemble is Lescal Peter Dekner. The next categories will present my dear colleague and friend Mariano Cabaco.
I should have bring this before, but okay, it's okay. So now it's time for revealing the last two categories of the night, Best Foreign Short and Best Short. It was so difficult for the jury to decide because these 12 movies were really outstanding and showed many different things. They showed drama, they showed emotions, they showed depth and comedy, and it was a very, very tough work. Let's take a look of the Best Foreign Short nominees. And the Best Foreign Short is for A Sticker. Gregory. Gregory is not here with us tonight. He couldn't travel for the situation, but I'm so happy we screened the movie today, and I was in the room and seeing how everyone was enjoying the film, and that's the best thing for an artist, is to have the possibility to screen a movie, to have a full room of people enjoying a movie, and I think that's why we do this artists. We do movies to people enjoy it. So I'm so happy like we could screen a sticker tonight. And now, the last movie of the night, the last award of the night, Best Short. We have the 6 nominees from different places of the world, and all of them are amazing. So let's take a look of the 6 nominees for Best Short. But we only have one winner, and the best short of the year is for Anna Dara Benson.
Hi everybody, I'm Declan Benson, the writer-director of Anna, and me and the cast and the crew really want to thank the festival for awarding Anna with an award in the festival, and we really appreciate it, and don't take it for granted. There's always so many films, so many good films, and so many few awards that can be given. So every time that we receive an award, doesn't matter from what festival, we really very much appreciate it. So thank you for liking our film, and we hope that next year we can join your festival physically and be there to meet all of you. Thank you, bye bye.
Thank all of you for being here. I know that was very difficult for many of us to come here with all the COVID situation, traveling. I also want to thank the jury for having the responsibility of choosing the best movies, and I'm really excited to see what's next on you, what are going to be the next projects, and I'm happy that I enjoy all these movies, and I'm sure next year we're going to be enjoying more movies from all of you. So thank you very much for being with us. Thank you.
Thank you for being with us tonight, and thank you so much for showing so much talent and creativity. And again, thank you so much for all the work that you've done. You deserve a big round of applause for all the movies that... Please clap. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And hopefully see you next year. Bye-bye.